Welcome back to Weave Along with Elewys. I'm Elewys of Finchingfield. A few days ago there was a question on the Historic Tablet Weaving Facebook page about a type of weaving called Icelandic Double Weave. Several of you had suggested that they ask me about it, in case I might have a video or that I might know how to do it. Well, to be honest, I've never done this type of weaving before, but I'm not one to back down from a challenge. Unless it's a duel. I might reconsider that. And further honesty, I read through the instructions and I also didn't quite understand it. But I played with it and I came up with something that works. It doesn't actually follow the directions, but it does come out to look like the samples that are in the book. So I'm going to show you what I did, and hopefully it'll work for you as well. And eventually I hope to learn what the real technique is so that I can do it correctly in the future. But before you get started on this project, you have to do some extra work. First of all, you need to have different kinds of cards. Instead of cards with, oh shoot, I don't have a sample. Berg! I'll be right back. So instead of having cards with 4 holes in the corners, you need to have a card with 4 holes on the sides. So, craft time. I'm going to show you how I did this pattern, which may or may not be correct, but it's how I made the pattern show up on both sides. You can see that it's a complete mirror or reverse of what's on the front. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is shift this back so that I have more space to work. The bird is going to go crazy in the next room. Hi, Smokey. Okay, so I am starting actually really close to the end of the repeat. So the first 2 cards are the border cards, and those will always turn forward. The next card needs to be yellow. So you'll see right now it's that blue-green on top. So the way to get the yellow is to turn it back 1/4 turn. All 3 cards turn together. That's 1 square. This is going to be hard when I'm doing this with multiple hands. The next one needs to be blue, which is here. So we're going to turn all 3 cards forward to bring the blue to the top. And then the rest of them are yellow. So that yellow has to turn. That yellow has to turn forward. That yellow turns forward. That one is yellow, turns forward, and then the border cards also turn forward. So all the correct colors are at the top. Now there are 2 sheds here. So there's the top shed with just these top threads. See that? So you run the shuttle through the top shed. See, that doesn't look right because there's only 1 blue. So those 3 are yellow. These should all be blue. Also, I don't know why those didn't turn. And the rest are yellow. Okay. Maybe that way. Yeah, okay. So I just turned a couple of the cards the wrong way, or I did something earlier that messed myself up. So you can see in the pattern here now, the only blue ones that are at the top is from this blue square. So you pull the shuttle through the top shed, and then you have to pull the shuttle through the bottom shed. So you do 1 full round. Now at this point, the pattern said something about turning all the tablets backwards, but every time I tried that, something went completely wrong. So I'm skipping that step, and I know this is not how the directions are written, but this is the only way I could get it to work for me. So you go to the next pick. Again, border tablets always go forwards. I need a yellow, so I'm going to turn these cards backwards, these 3, backwards to bring the yellow to the top. Next one is also yellow, goes backwards to bring yellow to the top. Next one is the blue-green. So these ones go forward to bring the blue-green to the top. And the rest are yellow. So this one goes backwards. This one goes backwards. This one goes backwards. And this one goes forwards. Run the shuttle through the top. Nope, something is still not right. One, 2, 3. Okay, so those should be right now. And then blue, 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 and the rest yellow. Blue, green, I don't even know what color this is. I do love the color. Okay, so through the top, and then through the bottom shed. And that's the end of the repeat. And you can see where there's a red line. So I'm going to go to the bottom of the page, right above that red line where the repeat starts again. And we're going to go forward, yellow, 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 blue, yellow, yellow, and the border cards go forward. And this is why you need bigger cards for this project, because you want to make sure that the holes are far enough apart that you have space for the two sheds. Top shed, bottom shed, pull everything snug. And then the next one. Forward, 3 cards back for a yellow, 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 and yellow. That's 4 yellows, and blue, yellow, and border cards forward. Open up the shed, shuttle through, open up the bottom shed, shuttle through, and continue on following the pattern, and you will get the pattern underneath in opposite colors of what's on the top. This is a very cool technique. Again, I wish I knew whether or not this was the actual way it's done, but it looks right, so I'm kind of going with it.